And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Framber Valdez. What do we have on him?
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him. So he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
Okay, all set to go. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. And that misses. And we're underway in Baltimore. Swinging a foul straight back. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2. Oh, that got him. First batter of the game is hit by the pitch. So digging in, Nolan Shotwell. That clips the zone. That's strike one. Valdez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base. Neto at second with nobody out. Down the line. Kerstead on the move towards the line. Can't get there. This one lands foul. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. Curve in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside. That one missed. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
On to first, and O'Neill is retired. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Comebacker to the mound. To first, and that is the inning. Back here in Baltimore, and today's starting pitcher, Tyler Anderson.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Anderson ready to work. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes. That's hard hit on the line. Ward hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Trout. And Chris, one of the trends that we've seen over the course of the last 5 or 6 years, teams are trying to build their lineup more efficiently and usually putting their best hitter number 2, like Mike Trout. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
The days of hitting that hitter in the 3rd spot or the 4th spot are pretty much over, because you're wasting your best talent. And the fans, if they come to the game, they want to see that guy hit as much as possible as well.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's towards center. McKenna settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. Heston Kjerstad digs in now.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his last 5 games.
Popped up. Paris. He's got it, and that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Just off the inside edge. That's too low. And now 2-0. That's down and in. Next offering is in for a strike. That one misses. So leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now Taylor Ward. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. O'Hoppe around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here is Yoan Moncada. There's a strike. Moncada went deep in his most recent game. Tap foul at the plate. And down on strikes. And 1 out now. Ryan McKenna, the next to hit for the Angels. Ground ball right side. Makes a sliding stop. And it beats him. What a play. And next for the Angels, Kyron Paris. First pitch just misses. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Check swing, and he went. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. And downstairs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Lifted in the air out to left. Kjerstad makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Now 1-1. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Anytime you can drive the ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your team.
Into center and a base hit. Henderson rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Yandy Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one fouled off. Ripped to first, caught. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0. Step off throw to first, and he just got his hand in there. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball right field. O'Neill tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Now snap throw to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. Valdez back to work. Neto in his 3rd season, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. To the right side, fires over to first. One up, one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Schanuel. 0 for 1 so far. That one outside. Ball 1. High fly ball down the left field line. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Angels. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Good.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Tied up here in the early going. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim.
Ha-Sung Kim.
That's to 3rd. Moncada tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Center fielder
Jorge Mateo now.
Mateo.
And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. In the air, left side. Ward makes the catch for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. A switch hitter batting right. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Next one misses, and the count now even up. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Slice to right, and it goes just foul.
So close to possible extra bases right there. Just couldn't keep it fair down the line.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that's ripped into left, base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
Fielder.
Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Trout with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And that gives him the lead. It's 3-1. Base is empty with 2 away. And next for the Orioles, Heston Kjerstad. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Throw to second, out at second. That ends the inning. And we're back. And now the DH, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
In for a strike, now 3-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Full count.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Stevenson to first. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to him. Logan O'Hoppe. The walk and a run scored his first time. Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And another ball. 1 out, base is empty. And there's a ball.
I got 3-0.
There's a strike. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to Diaz. And that is out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Doubled his first time up. And that one missing low. And that's downstairs and outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next pitch is outside. And there's the automatic. That's in there. And a full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. The 3-2 is outside and it's ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
First pitch, not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And it's fouled away. That misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. 2-2 now. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 4th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. First pitch misses.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Now batting.
Man at first, nobody out. C.J. Abrams, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Yandy Diaz now. He's 0 for 1.
First baseman, Yandy Diaz.
First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Ball 1.
Henderson over at second. 1 down. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Man at second. Way inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
At the plate, Tyler Stevenson. He's 0 for 1.
Tyler Stevenson.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Runner,
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's the ball, and it throws off line, safe at third. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. here. He jacks that one out to left. His 7th home run of the season. It's 5-1. So 2 down and into the box for Baltimore, Ha-Sung Kim. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one catches the corner for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
2 outs. Outside low. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's going to be Ryan McKenna. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Man at first, and next for L.A., Kyron Paris. Paris started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. Next pitch is downstairs. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one missing inside.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches.
On the ground, 2 ball. Steps on the bat for 1. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Ball.
In the dirt.
Ball 1, no
To
strike.
third. Tag. Got him. They limit the damage here. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Robert Stevenson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Fly to left his first time.
Mateo.
And that drops in for a strike.
You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Now batting, the designated
So
hitter,
back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's Adley Rutschman, 1 for 2.
Runner.
Mateo runs. Pitch outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1. In the air, center field. McKenna under it. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
Now batting.
Here's
right
Mike
fielder,
Trout. He's already homered here in this one.
Trout.
That one called a strike. 0-1.
Not many hitters go up there looking for an 0-0 breaking ball, but a good way for the pitcher to get ahead in the count.
Up and in, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And now
left
Heston
fielder,
Kjerstad.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best
1-1.
pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Two outs. On the ground to third. Moncada tossed to first. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Valdez back to work. O'Neill, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 29 years old, and he was born in Canada. Well struck left field. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His 12th of the season. It's 5-3. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. This one smoked on its way out of here. His 13th home run of the season. It's 5-4.
Now pitching
Coming on for the Orioles, Yennier Cano.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Logan O'Hoppe now at the plate. And that's in there for strike one. And that is out of play. Swings and misses, struck him out. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward.
Left fielder, Taylor Ward.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. And that's down and away. That one inside, and a count 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Fires that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases. Their third home run of the inning. It's 5-5. Here comes Yoan Moncada, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Next pitch is outside.
I think so.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. And now Ryan McKenna.
Center fielder, Ryan McKenna.
And that's way high. And that is ball one. Gets the outside corner with that one. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Abrams. They take the force out, third out. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Yusei Kikuchi.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. That one finds a corner. Strike one.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's C.J. Abrams now.
Third baseman, C.J.
Runner
Abrams.
takes off. Fouled off. He was late. And takes low for ball one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
In the dirt. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's one down. So next they hit for Baltimore. Yandy Diaz. 0 for 2 in this one.
Diaz.
Fought off foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that's outside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one missed. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Stevenson up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. Two on, 1 out. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. And there's a ball.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Now
So 2 down now, and here is Ha-Sung Kim.
Ha-Sung Kim.
That's in there. Strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there.
Now this is through for a base hit. Henderson headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 6-5. First and second, 2 outs. And next for the Orioles, Jorge Mateo. And there's a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the bottom of the 6th. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. And they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Rutschman in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Kim, the lead runner at second. Mateo on at first with 2 down. Just missed. That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one fouled off. 2 and 2. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 10-5. New pitcher on now, Jose Suarez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now batting, Mike Trout. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That's off the inside corner. And now it's even 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brusdar Graterol.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
So digging in, Zach Neto. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Out to short. Henderson. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
That clips the corner. Out to center. Mateo sizing this one up. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. And first offering is fouled off. Gratterol fires. Fly ball center field. Mateo has a beat on it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Heston Kjerstad. And that one sliced foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked.
Now batting,
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
C.J. Abrams.
Just missed. 2 outs, bases empty. Fastball for a strike. That one is upstairs. That one pushed foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That just misses, and that's ball 3. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And here is Yandy Diaz. Sliced down the right side. Abrams leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Snap throw to first. Abrams back on a dive. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ball
That's a
one
ball.
there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Runner on the move. Right through there. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Ready to begin the 8th. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. Foul ball. Next offering is down low.
That's ball 2.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Pitch misses, and the count's full. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels.
Catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And another ball. And there's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, out towards right center. Mateo on his horse. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. That's out number 2. Stepping in, Taylor Ward.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
2 outs. And there's a ball. Swings and misses. 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Up the middle, Kim. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Ben Joyce.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 11-5. And into the box for Baltimore, Ha-Sung Kim. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. He is an absolute flamethrower, of course, and you don't have to watch very long, and the radar gun is lighting right up.
Well, you can see all the fans looking at the scoreboard after each pitch. I don't think you see it at the plate. You hear it go by.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Chris, it seems like more and more pitchers are training to up that velocity.
Yeah, and they're understanding efficiency as well, from mechanics, from biomechanics. These pitchers are paying attention. They're trying to get better, and they're trying to get an edge.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. It's 12-5. Jorge Mateo getting ready to hit. And that's outside. Location as well with the velocity. So many of these hard throwers are working up in the zone, at least in part to combat the launch angle swing, right?
Yeah, and if you're effective with that pitch where you can throw it at the top of the zone as a strike that can be called, now you can start to elevate and try to get that swing and miss with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. O'Neill getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, number 53.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Adley Rutschman will hit next. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get the out.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Trout now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That one misses. Now 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. On the ground is short, could be 2. 1 at second, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now the left fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
Now batting, left fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's carrying.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back.
And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Paris in now, takes ball one off the plate. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. On the ground out to short. Henderson over to first in time. There to beat him by an eyelash. Angels down to their final out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. And that's through there for a strike. Grounder off the pitcher. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That's outside. And the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline.
Grounds one to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, 13-6. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Keegan Aiken.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now here is Tyler O'Neill. And that's in for a strike. Line drive. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles slug their way to a win in this one.
With this win here today, you've won the first 2 games of this 3-game series. So you would think the work is done. But when you're at home, I don't believe so. You got to come back with a mindset for game 3 that you want to win it, and you're going to go out and do everything that it takes. You win like that at home, you position yourself for good things down the stretch.